Alright guys, welcome back. Another long survival in the void, MOT. We practically went like at least 3 hours, but somewhere along the line, this was like after this video, but a little bit later on in this game I had to go and do something, so I was gone for an extended period of time. When I came back, it was over. I think we did like at least 4.5 hours of running in this MOT, but overall, as far as with this game, this was a lot smoother, a lot more crisp. We had 2 Octavias, there was a Nekros, and obviously I'm Saryn. The thing about this is that what pretty much completed this run for us, and there you go, Marcus going down, but what completed this is because you need a Nekros for the desecrate and to keep doing the whole thing of keep bringing up the life support packs. I'm here as far as with spreading the viral, reducing their health, providing that DPS on these enemies. And on top of that, what's different as far as with this setup here is that we're running corrosive projection. So again, we're not worrying about armor and whatnot, we're just tackling into their health. So that was the main thing that we're actually doing in this run. That was actually what we were trying to focus on. So we got that out of the way. And on top of that, Octavia giving us the damage buff, but we also been in Viz for most of this run. And at the same time too, we had enemy sense, so we know when the enemies are going to be coming through the doors, what they're trying to do, all that good stuff. So again, enemy sense is going. You had corrosive projection along with the frames that we were running with. There was a lot more smoother run than what we did the last time we were actually in here. Even though last time was good, the only problem is that we had Equinox in there instead of a Nekros. But again, Nekros is key for this. So you need a Nekros, you need a Saryn. 1 Octavia will be fine. 2 is like a little bit redundant at the same time, because for 1 Octavia could just buff everybody and at the same time provide that invis. So as you see, I'm on top right here on this side to their left while they're underneath me. So we had like good synergy going along as far as with this run. We're going to continue to do runs like this, and on top of that we may end up doing a defense, which is actually good. So we may need to change up our strategy a little bit. I think Octavia, not even think, I know Octavia could hold her own as far as with the defense. Saryn will also be provided in there as well, but as far as protecting the pod, you could still run with Frost. You can also have a Vobin in there, or Limbo if you know how to master the whole using stasis with the cataclysm and all that good stuff. But as you see, just by in this run here, you see that little whole bunch of numbers just popping off all over the place. That's just my spores just procking all through the place. And it's like, compared to how strong Saryn is like she's just so damn strong as far as with spreading not just the viral but the damage output. Have that power strength up, and it's just open season. And on top of that, they don't have any armor anyway, but even if they did, viral just goes past through that shit, go right to their health anyway. And on top of that, I'm using the Zenistar, so I could just spread that shit even more, procking that with the gas. Oh yeah, so they'll have toxin and viral on them too, so their health is going down twice as fast. So I was just doing my job up in here. Motorhead was doing his job at the same time with Nekros, and then you had Richie with Octavia to go along with Marcus doing the whole Octavia shenanigans, staying in Viz, throwing out their mallets so that while the enemies are aggro, they'll be killing each other. So there was a lot of synergy working in this, and the numbers just keep popping off, which is just flat out crazy. At the same time, it may seem complicated with all of the numbers keep going flashing all over the place to go along with the metronome and the nocturne. Regenerative mode is just there, as you see me keep using it from time to time. That's just me putting down my mold, using the spore so I could spread it all over. So there was a lot of things going on in this run, but this run was a lot more smoother, much more crisp than what we did last time. So this was one hell of an epic run that we actually did. But as it got a little bit further, I was actually away doing my own thing, like I said. So that was like the only crux out of all this. But as far as with just this bit of gameplay here that I'm showing you guys right here, this is just great synergy that we actually that we actually had. So this was a good run right here that we actually pulled off. So I think we may do defense next week, and then the week after that we may do another defense, probably ODD, or may do Calazar or Akkad. I'm not too sure. I may have to go and contact Richie and the guys to see what we're actually going to do, because I know we want to go and do like a long defense run. I know that at least. So we're going to try to squad up for that, get ready for that. But as far as with survival, I already got it down pat. This is not my first go around. I've been doing these. It's just that trying to find the people to do it, that's like the only main issue. But it seemed like with runs like this, I'd rather just stick with the clan and do this, because you can't do this with randoms. Because again, randoms, they pretty much don't communicate the way we actually communicate to try to get things. Do call outs, call out ancients, call out bombards, that dudes that are needing to die. So as you see, I'm going to the top right here. I pretty much know the spots that I could go to, so I could at least proc off getting the invis and whatnot. But everything else after that, it's like, it's just awesome stuff with great synergy. So as far as with this run, it's hella good. So aside from that, that's technically all I got for you as far as with this long ass run in this video. So as you see, we hit 209 minutes and 18 seconds. This was a really good run. I enjoyed this run. So that's pretty much all the time I got for you guys right now. So I'll catch you later.